What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here on Six Ashes. This year's episode 29 of the Six Ashes Start from Scratch series. If you're just now starting, just now following along, make sure you guys go back and watch all the other episodes. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. So come on, help us get to that point there. But we're just going to go and jump in the combine here, get this thing all fired up, and continue cutting down this barley. I know I've been away for a little while. I just had a lot of stuff going on, and if you guys have been following along on my channel, you guys will see we got hit by some weather. So a little winter ice storm came in and smacked us pretty hard. So we're just, a lot of area around here has just been like recovering from that. And, got power back, internet back, so figured I'd jump on here and do a little live stream. It's been a long time, so just got to get back in the flow of things. What I should be doing is collecting the straw for this. I haven't been, but I should. A little bit of bedding. We do have another couple fields like that. The whole field there can have straw in that field. Yeah, we'll just continue around this for a little while here. We did end up harvesting out. Here, I'll turn on my help window and stuff and the map. Or the map, you can see what we're harvesting here. Our yields, anyways. Excuse me. Turn this on too. Oh, I guess that doesn't help us right now. But the map shows us there what we've been doing, and I'll show you what I was talking about here. We'll jump into this view here, and you can see that. You can see we're on 50, cutting everything down, getting all ready to go. Our yield here, we ended up doing beans here, soybeans. But I ended up fertilizing that field before I planted, which was the first field I planted with the new precision farming on. So this one didn't get done right. The yield wasn't terrible, but it didn't really show up on here like it says. But I have been doing these, and our yields haven't been too bad. Just been going around getting all this cut up. This was soybeans. I believe it was wheat, barley, oats, and then canola. And then we have corn. And then sunflowers, I believe, more corn here. And then I forget what that one is. Silly me. That one, I believe, is sunflowers as well. I guess I could just go into this view and we could just see what it is. Yeah, sunflowers. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've been on here, so we just got to get all caught back up to where we were and figure out what's going on here. Right now, I know I just need to get these fields harvested, and we got some planting to do and a few different things. There's always lots of stuff on here. We're over 200 hours into this Let's Play. I feel like there's always stuff going on this map. It like never ends. I feel like stuff on this map actually takes a long time because I have so much going on. Only one harvester. I still haven't got another harvester yet. Or just, I keep doing this from zoom out. I haven't played too much at all, like since the last time I talked to you guys. So I'm a bit rusty on here as well. I played a couple times, but it's been probably over a week since I played last. Yeah, we got hit by about an inch of ice. It was on everything, crushed all the trees. Go back and watch those last few videos that I posted there. A little wintertime vlog, Oregon ice storm. Check those out. I know some people got like bigger trees knocked into their houses and stuff like that, but we got hammered pretty hard. Yeah, a lot of this field's been yielding pretty well. We're into 125% yielding stuff right here. Even the yellow's not bad. I believe the yellow's like 100%. So anything that's like yellow is fine. Like, awesome. But that green, I believe that light green's more in like the 110 or maybe that light green is the 100% stuff. But yellow's like 90. It's real close to that. Nothing bad about that. It's way better than a regular, a 50% type of yield. We're about full there. I'm definitely looking into getting a different harvester, if not two new harvesters eventually. But we have to sort a few things out. You see, we have $1,000,000 in the bank account right now. We did make all those moves up on top with, I forget, like, right where we left off last episode. Like I said, it's been a little while. But I got, like, the biogas plant, the bunkers going up there. We got a whole bunch of grass mowed and cut. And we got the silage bunker all filled up. It's not filled up, but we got a lot of grass in there. But I'm kind of irritated about something. I haven't been on here in a while. I jump on here and it says, when you load into the game, it'll show, like, if you removed a mod or something, that you can't use that mod on the map. It's like not there. So it says, those mods you can't use. Do you want to proceed or whatever it says? So it says that I can't use the Alpine expansion pack. So I'm thinking, like, well, I couldn't remember if I was using any of the stuff, right? Any of the pieces from the farming, from the Alpine expansion pack. I knew I was using the baler, but I believe I returned the baler. I didn't have the baler anymore, so I wasn't using the baler. But I did have 90, almost 100 bales that I had wrapped and mowed, windrowed, collected, wrapped and then collected and stacked up on top up there. And I did all that with the farming, or with the Alpine expansion pack bale wrapper, and it had all my bales disappear because it came from that. So I had, let's see, there was 3 loads up there. I believe one of the stacks was only 30 bales, but the other 2 stacks were 34 bales. So 34 bales times 2 is 64. No, sorry, 68 bales. So we had 98 bales sitting over there that just got erased because, oh, come on, is the header dragging or what's going on? Some of this ground is like super uneven as well. I keep on getting like the header dragging around on stuff. Kind of annoying. But yeah, all my bales disappeared up there, so I was kind of irritated about that. I almost wanted to play a different map, but I just said screw it, I'll figure out later. But they want $2,200 in the store for one silage bale, which is outrageous. So if I had to spend money, say, to get 100 bales replaced, we're looking at $220,000 that I'd have to come out of pocket just to replace all the stuff that I already did. That I already worked my butt off. Like, all the grass got mowed, and oh man, it was a lot, and I'll have to figure that out. So what I was thinking is I might throw on a government subsidy sign just to replace that. It's probably going to be about, oh, excuse me, probably going to be about, 220, so 225, whatever increment I could get out of a government subsidies to replace the loss that they stole from me. I'll probably be doing that and replacing my bales back up there because I was getting ready to make a whole bunch of TMR and get all that. I wouldn't mind having like 1,000,000 liters of TMR sitting on hand. I was getting ready to start doing all that, getting ready for it, and then nope. I don't know, maybe my Alpine expansion pack DLC needed an update. I didn't notice or something, and I couldn't use it. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, we're getting pretty good yield. Like, even that yellow stuff is not bad. I'll set cruise control really quick. We'll look at it. We'll see what that, yellow, you're looking at 80%. 85, 90%, that yellow. Yeah, that lime green color is 100. Anita M, how's it going? Said hi. I hope somebody gave me a thumbs down already. Somebody's lame. How you doing? Just chilling. Out here playing some farm sim. 6 Ashes. Let's play. Start from scratch. This is episode 29. So thanks for joining, jumping in here. It's funny. There's always a hater on here. Every once in a while, it comes in and just gives me a thumbs down. Like, cool. You didn't even watch it yet. We're 10 minutes into the video and I already got a thumbs down. The person probably has no friends. Don't give it a thumbs down. Just pass it up if it's not your thing. No, I'm not the squad. I don't do all the custom computer stuff. But yeah, go back and check out my couple hundred videos on Farm Sim if you like the channel. Got all kinds of stuff going on. Appreciate you saying hello. Might be kind of quiet tonight because I'm full. Dang it. I ran over my crops. Good thing on this map I have crop destruction off. But what I was saying is tonight might be kind of quiet on the stream, simply because I've been away for so long. You start getting like a kind of rhythm going. You get a lot more people jumping on the stream. So yeah, this one's a little quiet tonight, I imagine. It could start picking up here in a little bit. Like I say, I've only been on here for like 10 minutes. It's funny, a lot of times you'll start getting busier like a couple hours into my stream, and that's usually when I will end my stream, but everybody will start jumping on. Every once in a while I'll go a little bit longer. It always just depends on how everything's going and what we have going on. This map's easy because there's always stuff we're working on. Hopefully pretty soon we can start making like a full lap before we have to unload here. The capacity of this harvester isn't that much either, 14,500 or whatever it is. It's not that much. But we're getting these down, then we're going to come over here and get these oats cut and then this canola cut here. But we have a ways to go. We even have to come up here and start getting some of these other fields planted. Let's actually see what maybe some more lime on some of these too. That's probably what we'll have to do. I think I'm just going to keep on going through. We'll keep on harvesting these fields out. And then we'll treat it like a season, we'll get everything kind of harvested up and then we'll get, excuse me, then we'll get back into figuring out, what crops should go where. If we're gonna sell fields here, there, I kind of feel like I like this area down here, but I feel like a lot of our stuff should be up on the hill. So it's a toss-up. Also, there's CJ Farms down the way. That one's awesome as well. I was also trying to do chickens, and the only chicken pin I could find, I can't put one down because there's already too many animal pins on this map. I think they only allow you to have 10 animal enclosures per map on console. And the only one that I can find is at CJ Farms. So having that whole lot down there would be kind of cool. We'd have a whole separate area for animals and also chickens and a whole load of stuff. But see, I'm dragging that header on the ground. Got some uneven spots. Yeah, like, excuse me, man. Buying CJ Farms would just be like that much more that we have going on. And like, we are playing at 1x speed, but I feel like getting anything done on this map just takes so long. We're definitely getting some okay yields throughout here, which is nice. I was kind of bummed out that my soybean, my test patch for my soybeans didn't turn out very good because I already had fertilized it before I even planted, which I didn't even need fertilizer on that crop at all. So putting that down, I believe, made that crop, the yield, worse putting the fertilizer on it than without doing anything. So I might run beans right there again. I might even do like the same crops again on these same fields, or I don't know. We'll have to look at it and figure it out. I have been thinking about selling my lower grass fields. I have been working on emptying out the silos that are down here to get those all transferred up. There's a bunch of stuff that I've been working on this map. Like, I haven't been on here very much since you guys were last on here with me, but just a lot of different things going on, trying to get the full move up to the top of the hill. And we have our whole big mega silo system up there, all of our stuff up there now, so I'm trying to keep it more, trying to keep it more up there, if you know what I mean. Not so much traveling across the map and down the hill. Stopped it from harvesting. All I did was lift it, but it was still going. I just turned it off. Yeah, good yield though. Not even around, again, we're at 75%. It's pretty good. Yeah, that header runs hard on the ground. The ground is just kind of bumpy in some spots. Excuse me. Yeah, this harvester now has 18 and a half hours on it. I really do want to make an upgrade though eventually. I have space for bigger equipment. So, you know, if we could get something that has, you know, a 22,000 liter capacity. Oh, I keep doing that. And this one takes forever to stop too. When I go and hit the brakes, it just rolls. I feel like other harvesters do a lot better job stopping than this one does. But it's been doing really good so far. Like I said, we have 18 and a half hours of harvesting time on it, and you know, getting her done. I still have all the tractors. I still haven't sold any of the tractors yet. Still have the Fendt tractor. You know, I have everything. There's nothing I haven't really talked about doing with you guys. I've done off screen everything you guys have been seeing me do. We'll have a full load in here pretty soon. And I've been just keeping everything, just putting it all in the silo. We don't need the money right now. We have other ways of income right now going on, so don't need to worry about selling crop unless it's looking really good. Let's see what the barley's looking like here. Maybe yeah, we are not too. It's going up. It's almost a 600. Hello, whatever that says. Sorry, I can't read whatever that text is, but hello. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you jumping on and checking everything out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel too. I have almost 1,100 subscribers. Channel's still small. It's still pretty new. We haven't even been around for a year yet doing this farm sim thing, so it'll get better as it goes, and by you guys helping out and hitting that thumbs up so my videos more recognized, and also subscribing will definitely help the channel grow. Yeah, some good yielding stuff right there. It's just racking up in the hopper there. This yellow here is like 80%, but still, like, you're like, oh man, it's yellow. Yellow doesn't look as good as the green, but hey, if you do a single fertilization when it's not on um, precision farming, you're only getting 50%, which is pretty low. That's like how that soybean field was. It was about a 50% yield instead of, 100% or 80%. That's still a lot better than 50%, you know? So as long as we're not like producing like oranges or reds in our yield, I think we're doing fantastic. Yeah, I've been just wanting to get these fields done and get them all harvested. I did do some of the harvesting without you guys. Like I did do all those fields over there, or those two fields over there, I should say, which took some time. I did that without you guys, and I guess I did do all of the mowing, all of the windrowing, all of the baling. I did all of that without you guys as well. So there's a bunch of stuff I've been doing in between. Like I went and checked on all the animals, got all those guys going. That wasn't today. That was a while back, like over a week ago or so. But I know I've been away for a while. I just need to get back into it. Gotta start being more consistent for you guys. My baby was going through a phase too, where she was waking up like right about the time I would normally stream. So it's tough jumping in the middle of a stream and then having my wife have to get the baby and she has to work in the morning type of thing. So, a lot of times I gotta get the baby before I get to the stream. So, recently she's been sleeping pretty good, so I decided to give it a go and get a little stream action in. So, hopefully she keeps sleeping good and we can keep putting some streams out. It really all depends on the baby and the weather because we had no power for a while. There's still over 100,000 people or more in Oregon without power. We're just very, very blessed. We did stay in a hotel for 3 nights, thanks to our baby's godmother, who's the manager of a hotel just up the way. Small hotel, but it is what it is. She got us a room for free for a few nights, so thank you very much to her. It was tough because it was really, really cold here. Everything had about an inch of ice on it. Had no power, no heat, no nothing, no light. We had some supply, but it was cold here, and the baby was cold, so really big thanks to her for getting us, hooking us up with the room for free for her goddaughter and us for a few nights. That was awesome. Hey, what's up, Gage? How's it going? He said, have you seen the new Griffin, Indiana map? I live only 25 minutes from the map's location. Oh, it's cool, man. No, I haven't checked that one out. I'm kind of behind on a lot of my mods and stuff right now, too. There's been a bunch of stuff coming out. I haven't really been... I'm behind, man. I got to get caught up on everything, but diving right back in head first, you know what I mean? But I'm glad to see you here, Gage. Hopefully everything's going well for you. I'll have to check that map out, though, for sure. There's a nice handful of maps that I've been wanting to check out. I heard that Pemberton Farm map is coming out, or did come out, but I didn't see it in there. I'm hoping that's also for console, not just for PC. If you guys haven't checked out Tom Pemberton Farms yet, make sure you check them out. They're pretty sweet. They're over there in, I think it's the UK, somewhere over there. But really cool dairy farmers. A lot of fun stuff. We got a full load there. We'll come right back to this. You said this week so far has been good for mods so far. Yeah, for sure. I saw a bunch of I always get Silly P's thumbnails. All of his I always get notifications when all his stuff comes out. So I see the thumbnail of the mods. So he posts all the cool stuff in the front. Man, he has almost a dozen videos that I have to go and check up on. I've seen a bunch of cool stuff on there, but haven't really stopped to check it out myself yet. So we're gonna go ahead and run this up the hill. Maybe give our truck a wash. It's getting pretty dirty. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy this year, with like this past, not just 2021, but ooh, brakes. All right, we're past that. I didn't even see it coming up. Um, like this whole year has been pretty crazy. Like this past, 365 days with like COVID and all that stuff, and then we had like my baby came in July, and then we had all the fires in Oregon, which were really really crazy. We had so many fires here. I feel like the whole state was burning. And then, we had a little bit of break, and then we have all this winter ice and stuff, and it's like one thing after another, I feel like. When are we going to get a break? We have a ton of wool to take into. The price of wool's kind of low, but I almost need to take some in anyways, because we have so much. Dang. Rusty, I'm like holding my brakes down way back there. And it just keeps on rolling. I know we have a full load, but so rusty, I forget how long it takes for the brakes to kick in. So we're not really using this silo down here anymore. This kind of the main one here at the farm. I believe there's still a bunch of stuff in there, but everything's just been going up here to our main silo. Missed. I was gonna go over here to that side, but well, we're dumping this load, not picking up a load. I believe our pressure washer's up here too. Should dump fine, right? The thing does lift really high. If I'm pulled all the way forward, it's fine. Yeah, man, when I saw my bales gone, I was pretty pissed about that, because I was just here with this truck right here, and there was 30 bales here, 34 bales here, and then another 34 bales here, and it was like legging out pretty good. But the reason why, I'm pretty sure, not because they just disappeared because the map didn't like it. It's because those bales were made with the Alpine expansion pack Pottinger baler with the bale wrapper, and I bet since that DLC wasn't used right here or on this map, because it said it wasn't used. Maybe I have to update it. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I hit OK, jumped in, did a couple things earlier today for like 20 minutes, and then saved. And then I came back up here today and saw my bales were gone. So I'm jumping out of this one and like jumping back in, and it's on there. I saved and it's gone. So I'm going to have to, like I said, use a government subsidy or something, and I'm gonna have to buy 100 bales from the store to replace that. But I'm gonna try to have my money about what it is. I think we probably have like about a full load in here. I haven't ran this thing too hard, but we have the full setup over here, and besides the 100 bales that I made, this is the grass that was left over after that. And as you see, we mooed cows, but we mowed all of this grass. You can see the little remnants. We mowed all of this grass, and oh, we still haven't picked up that grass. So I guess we could make some more bales there. Actually, I think my plan was to pick this grass up here and put it into this pile right here. So that's probably what we'll be doing with that grass. But you see, we mowed all of that. I believe that's maybe that's 2 rounds of mowing. No, that might just be just 1 round of mowing there. Um, man, this is gonna be a chore. But I believe so. This is another plan. I just totally forgot until right now. So 73 here. We own this whole field. It's all sugar beets. Big all field. So I was saying, like, being down here on these fields is nice, but then I have to go back and forth. And on this one too, you know. I was thinking about selling at least maybe this one. I don't know. I like the field, but I was thinking about selling this one. It's like, it sucks because like these are like my first fields that I started with, but I was thinking about maybe getting rid of this and this field. And oh yeah, we have all this grass. Ooh, and hay I have to pick up. I was thinking about selling this area though eventually, even though we like totally plowed and did all this stuff and replanted our Kentucky bluegrass up here and did all that stuff. We also own this whole area back up here, which is all these fields. I was thinking about coming up here and harvesting this thing, but that means I have to get my harvester and my header all the way back up in here, and this is like a pain in the butt. You know, I still have been doing the manure and water. I believe all the plants. Yep, all the plants are still going. I have been doing that up here at the honey pot allotment area. So I will. Oh wait, I bet this whole area. Let's jump out of here. I bet that whole area you have to sell all in one chunk. That's the only reason why I would buy that whole bit. Yeah. Oh, the honey pot allotment though is not. So I could totally sell all of this, even though those plots aren't bad. It says they're pretty good, 107% return on that. That's pretty decent, but I don't really need those, so I might actually sell that right now since we're looking at it. Do I have placeables on there? I didn't notice. Um, Sorry. Let's jump back over there and see what was there. I don't have any placeables over here. This was where I had something, but that's not there. Huh. Interesting. That's a different lot there. Weird. I don't know. Alright, we'll work on that later. It's not like that much money. Hey, what's up, IH Farmer? How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you popping in. Hopefully everything's going good for you guys. Alright, so we'll jump back. Oh, actually, I'll just... Yeah, this is where we want to be. But I believe the pressure washer, yeah, it's right here. So we'll just grab this real quick and bring it out. And we'll give this truck a nice little wash. That's where I try to run with it, and I'm like, whoa, it'll do that. Don't do that. Right, let's get this thing going here. This truck is so filthy. Trailer's not too bad. You know, that white shows everything. You see, you can just call me by my name if you want. Alright, Farmer Paul. Farm Buddy, Farmer Paul. Which ones do you want to get called? Every time you're on here, you got a new name. For everybody who's been following along, it's Farm Buddy, or Farmer Paul for life, or IH Farmer 2166. Alright, so that's all good to go. We'll go ahead and haul back down. We'll continue on with the barley, getting the barley cut. Oh yeah, so what I was saying too about those sugar beets, our biogas plant up here. Oh, this truck is so loud right here. This biogas plant right up here, this modular one right up here, takes potatoes and sugar beets So we're going to be pumping all those sugar beets through that biogas plant. I think that should be pretty fun. Just like over there, Stone Valley, kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, the sheep have been doing really good. I have all that grass up there too. I could mow all that grass in their whole area. And all back in here too, I own all this land up here. I own almost the whole top of the hill. Just a couple fields back there I don't own yet. It's funny, I always want to buy more fields, but I'm like, man, I have so many fields already. It's a tight turn. A lot of times I'll just cheat and go through the fields. Your friends and you started a multiplayer server on Richport? That's cool. Which one's Richport? I haven't played that one yet. I'm just gonna come to the top of the hill right now while I want to go down and around. There's a field that we're on, it's like right here. I think I'll swing by and get some fuel for this thing pretty soon too. Yeah, I need to get on here and do some more multiplayer stuff soon. We should get on a multiplayer map soon one of these days coming up. I need to get a better... I believe I still have Lone Oak going, but I haven't been playing very much. I don't even have the map downloaded right now, so I would have to re-download my Lone Oak, but I do have the map still. Pretty sure. But you know, I usually do it with no mods, just all in-game stuff, super easy to get onto. But we should definitely set up a multiplayer round live stream coming up pretty soon in the near future. Those are always a blast, especially when you get like a good group of people on that are all decent players and decent to have on the live stream. Like yourself, Farmer Paul. It's an American map. That's what's up. I'll have to check it out. I'm like so far behind on all my mods and all my maps and everything. At least like the past like couple weeks behind. Which is, you know, if you don't keep up with it, it's a lot. Especially the last couple weeks, I've seen a lot came out. So I have a lot of studying to do, catching up to do on mods and maps. All the new ones. You know, you guys know I'm pretty up to date on everything that came out in the past, 6 months or more. It's the new stuff. Man, just comes out. Like during Christmas time, it can slow down a little bit through that whole beginning of the new year stuff, but man, they are just cranking out stuff left and right. A bunch of new fun stuff as well, which is cool. Kind of keeps the game fresh, since we still haven't seen our new game come out yet. This game is still awesome. They've been adding a bunch of new stuff too, like with the precision farming and there's all kinds of new stuff that can that will be leading us into the next thing. Super cool interactive type of stuff coming out. Your school got canceled tomorrow. Lucky you. Well, you guys have bad weather there too right now? Isn't there a big storm hitting like out that way right now? I've been so focused on just here at home weather. I haven't really been paying attention too much, in other states right now. If you guys missed my last couple of videos, my last few videos of my winter weather, you should check that out. Make sure you guys drop a thumbs up on there. Get a pretty good amount of views on those videos already. And man, gnarly, it sounded like thunder crashing. Like all night when the power went out and stuff, it just sounded like so many big branches just snapping and cracking and crashing. You said, yeah, and we just have off You have school off on Fridays. That's what's up. Lucky you. Oh, so you get tomorrow off and then Friday off too, huh? There you go. So it's that 4-day, or did you have school today? I'll say a 4-day weekend, 5-day weekend. We got 81% here. I usually drive back like that so my straw swath goes into a pile instead of turning into a little stringy, gangly little tail I have to go and chase after to collect. Yeah, this pass, one more little half a pass, and then we're done on this field. I don't know if we have any barley in the silo down here, so I'm going to swing by and check to make sure that one's all empty down there. You're gonna go to sleep? What? Not you. You never sleep. I thought you said, oh, dang it. I thought you said you guys don't have school tomorrow. But yeah, it's all good though if you're gonna go to bed. Just messing with you. He's usually the one that stays up until 3 in the morning snoring on the headset because he's still playing the game. He's fallen asleep a handful of times while playing with me multiplayer. So we're almost done with the barley. I think we did pretty well. I think we could go into. Oh, yeah, it should be this one. Oh yeah, we have to go to the fields like so. And it says total earnings right now. We're at 2,800 over. It says, but we haven't even sold it yet. So how does it know? Is that like just based off of what it's going for on average at different places? I'm not sure how all that really adds up there. Let's go ahead and finish this up. So this stuff's some good yielding stuff right here. Just looking our capacity there in the hopper is just racking up so fast. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Getting up quick. Yeah, it is. Nothing wrong with that, huh? Just a little bit more and we'll have this all buttoned up down here. I need to do more in-cab driving. I know, like, some people, it's like a toss-up. Some people like it a lot, some people don't like it as much, but it's pretty fun. This is like the view you'd have to do when if you're actually operating the thing in real life. It's just nice to be able to come out and look around your vehicle, though. It's like, playing this game, it's a big habit to break while trying to do only the in-cab driving. I like a mixture. A little bit of both. So we got some nice straw off of this field. And we're not in a big hurry to get planting on all the fields because it's, it's just like more work we gotta do. But we'll figure out where we want all the different crops. I think for now I'm just gonna keep on going through and... Oh, that was weird. I wonder what that noise was. That was totally in my headset. Like a beep beep. Is it telling me something? Oh, I'm used to it talking to me. That was definitely in my headset. To go back and watch a video later and see if that came out in the video. It's kind of deep, deep. Not really sure what that little noise was. Almost like it would think like, oh, it's like telling me it's almost full or something, but definitely not that. We're only at 57%. Go ahead and pipe out here and try not to run into our truck. The header's so long, but it's like, it's hard to tell. Like, am I going to hit it? Like, see? That was pretty close. It's like trying to get the depth perception of how far, you know, that 22.5 feet sticks way off that side. Yeah, we're all empty there. Let's pipe back in. Oh, I didn't finish. I thought we were all done. Silly me. I also didn't look around either. I should have known that we weren't cutting all through it. Because I was only looking off of this side over here. I wasn't watching what that other end was doing. That's alright. A little bit more barley. No problem. The good yielding stuff too. I'll take one more little sliver. I think I'm going to repair both of these. And I'll probably drop... I'll probably drop the header off real quick and run over to the gas station and put some fuel into this harvester. And I'll probably end up doing the same thing to the truck too. Oh, don't crash into the truck. Oh god, it just looks so close every time I do that. But running the in-cab view it's fun. Like pretty soon, I think pretty soon we're gonna get a bigger TV. My TV is not terrible. I think it's like a 40-inch or something. It's not terrible, but I think we're going to get like a 65-inch screen pretty soon. And that will be a game changer for my view. I'm just going to drop this header right here. Because I actually need it to go down and around to the other... around that hedge. I can cut through over there, I believe. That's what's tricky about 6 ashes. You can't take any of the headers through any of the hedges like this, but you sure can take, like, you know, harvesters and whatnot. Can I even fit in here? Ooh, let's fold that up, huh? That's why I do like the folding hopper. It's a lower capacity, but it sure is nice when you have to bring it into, like, lower spots. Go ahead and get that fuel going here. Should probably turn that off while it's filling. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I know it's a little bit quieter, you know, in the chat and stuff on the stream. I've been away for a while, so I'm going to try to keep on bringing you guys some fun content. So please stay tuned on my next episodes. And we just got a lot of stuff going on. I just gotta get back into it. I'm definitely not ever gonna leave Farm Sim. I'll be around doing Farm Sim for a long time coming. So if every once in a while, if you don't see me on for a while, definitely count that I'll be coming back. Like I said, it all depends on how the baby's feeling, how she's sleeping, how mom is feeling. So for now, we're just going to bring this... Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and dive right in. We'll do at least a pass-through. We'll see how these oats are looking. And like once it's full, we'll run the barley over and get all that dumped and come back down and grab a load. I do want to do the repair on both of these. It's nice having this thing fully fueled again. This thing's definitely ran through a load of fuel in 19 hours, I'll tell you what. Almost 19 hours. So we'll get that folded, we'll get this unfolded, and then we will, yep, that was right. Go in the garage. quickest way to repair this stuff. As long, the harvester's not even damaged enough, but I'm sure the header. Oh nope, the header is not all the way down enough either. As soon as it goes just below 3/4 on the repair gauge there, like just a little bit more, and it'll be able to get repaired. But we're not quite there. We are still running at 6 mile an hour, so I'll just have to cut kind of through this hedge a little bit different, I think. Let's see. I just didn't want to drive in over the crop. I think if I go like that and then turn it like that. Oh, come on. It's there. How's that not getting around that? Oh, there we go. I thought I was there already, but it's weird how like the hedges do that, you know? That's just how I'd be running it if it was, if I had my crop destruction on. I wouldn't want to smash my crop if I can help it, you know. And here we are back on field 51, right? Oh, 51. This was our very first field that we ever started working on 200 and something hours ago. Where are we at on hours? 215. 216 hours and 14 minutes played on this Let's Play alone. Go back to episode 1. We started from scratch, but it wasn't like from $0. It was the start from scratch mode on the game, which it's like you get a little bit of land. We started with a little bit of equipment that we had to unbury, had to dig out of that shed right back over there. Had to get rid of all the junk and pull everything out. And almost everything was out of fuel, so we had to get a fuel trailer in here and get all that stuff kind of cleaned up and sorted out over there. And then we started harvesting these fields with the bison harvester that it came with. Old bison, 3-meter header, I think, or something. Go back to episode 1, check that out. I know we don't have like crazy equipment yet. I still only have one harvester, but you know, we're getting there. I feel like we've came a long way. Just in all the fields that we've had to buy, and all the animals that we have done so far. I guess that's kind of paying for itself, though. So, like, all the fields that we had to buy, and then buying, like, the Udder Dairy Farm up on the hill, that was over a mill point 2. You know, all the different silos and biogas plants and sheds and landscaping and all the different stuff that we've had to buy over time. We've been doing pretty good. We do have quite a bit to show for ourselves. We own, I'd say we probably own half the map. We own lots of fields. And on this map, it has a good way of, like, making it feel like it's bigger, you know? These fields aren't small. You know, that's a lot of field there, you know, all the way down in there. All the way back up the hills, you know, it's a lot. Haven't even gotten to our corn yet. I'm actually looking forward to getting up into that corn, soybeans up that way. Great demand on the spinnery, that's good. I was just talking about getting some wool taken, so we might have to jump on that. It's just looking at that wool price, it wasn't looking too good. We have so much. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh, for cotton. Yeah, wool's still dropping pretty hard. Cotton. Sorry, don't have any cotton right now. Oh yeah, we did do one of those, right? We had was it $1 million cotton harvest or something we did on here? All these fields were all cotton. Yeah, hopefully everybody else. I haven't seen, like, there's a bunch of people that were on here for a while. I just heard from Billy Hurls not too long ago. He said he's doing pretty good. He just commented on my Oregon ice storm video. So what's up, Billy? Hopefully I talk to you soon. Hopefully you and the family are doing good down there. But like Donnie, I haven't heard from Donnie in a while, so hopefully Donnie's doing well. There's just, a big handful of people on here that I saw on here for a long time. Young Gun, I haven't seen Young Gun on here for a long time. Hopefully you're doing okay, buddy. Um, also, yeah, there's a bunch of people. Sorry, if I'll think about it and say but there's a bunch of people that are kind of important to me on my channel. Just for subscribers, kind of like the team. Whatever. I haven't seen a lot of you guys in a while. I know I've been not that consistent, but hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully Demon Tater's doing well, and hopefully hopefully all you guys. Yeah, Farmer Paul was just on here, so I'm glad he jumped on. Good seeing him. Irish Wolf, hopefully you're doing well, buddy. I haven't seen you on for a while. I can't wait till another episode of yours drops. I know it's been crazy times, a lot going on, but hopefully you're hanging in there. Yeah, it's been crazy. We're almost full here. Our yield here hasn't been. It's actually not looking too bad. Sorry, I thought it was worse because we made it so far around and we're just now getting to a full load here. Yeah, 14,100 liters. It's not that much, but we made it pretty far. I'll just leave this piped out right here. Oh yeah, Mr. Gamer's another one. What's up, Mr. Gamer? Hopefully you've been doing good too. Hopefully your dad and the farm and everything's going well. Mr. Gamer's a big one on there. Alright, I'm gonna run down here. I'm gonna check to see if there's any barley down here. Actually, no, we're just going around this way. Nope, no barley. So we're going to go ahead and run this barley back up the hill. We're all done with that for now. And then we'll come down and we'll get the oats. Too bad I can't take two different crops in this trailer, because I would just grab that load out of there right now too. It's all good. Just gotta not go so fast and make sure I hit the brakes in time. It's getting rusty at this game if I don't play it, for a week or so. Our place didn't have power for like 3 days, but there's still people without power. So I'm just super grateful that we have power and heat and all that stuff back on, and internet's back on. Even that was out for a couple days after, so all good to go again. Not be coming in at 70 miles an hour before slamming on my brakes to try to make this turn. I gotta just come in and drive like a normal person, right? Not like a crazy person. Yeah, if anybody out there's new watching, appreciate you guys popping in. I should be having a bunch of new content coming out, so just stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you like hanging out and having a good time playing Farm Sim and doing all that stuff. Make sure you guys like the video too. It also helps the channel grow. We're almost to 1,100 subscribers, so hey, we're getting there. It's a little bit at a time. I just need to be more consistent, come out with some more stuff. I was on top of it pretty good there for a while, but not recently. But it's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna head back down, and we're gonna go ahead and empty out the harvester. Continue around with that just for a little bit, and then we'll see what we have next. I definitely do have to get some wool taken in soon. All of my pallets are all full. All the crates are full. And our little loading area for the wool is starting to get kind of full as well. So I'm gonna hit that. Oh, scraped it. Yeah, we have all these sunflowers up here to harvest. On both sides of that is nothing but corn. Corn for days. I was thinking about running silage, getting like a forage harvester and cutting that down for chaff. I'm still not sure yet. Try to hold this left side pretty hard so when I make this turn I come out like this. I still didn't make it all the way. If I do it just right, I can clear that pole right there, and I can get around that turn pretty good. Let's get down here and get some oats. We got a bunch. Yeah, we have loads of corn right there, all that corn. And we have all this sunflowers and all that corn right there. Slow down to make the turn. Yeah, corn all the way up over the hill. I think that might be wheat or something. Oh, no, sunflowers, yeah. So it actually goes corn, sunflowers, up on the hill, which is crazy. There's going to be a lot of that. There for now. Oh, I can't get around. Sometimes I park so close I can't squeeze through there. Get this fired back up. I love in the John Deeres. I'm not sure if it's for all the harvesters, but I know in the John Deeres the pipe comes a little bit more forward instead of sticking straight out. See what I mean? How it goes at an angle like that instead of just straight out. And that's how you can actually look out and see. You can look right at your pipe there. Alright, so we're good to go. We'll just do some in-cab driving here for a while. Which on this one, unless it's like super tight to a fence post or right up against a tree or something, I try to just pick a point like on the side post of the window there, kind of like the V of where the header and the side post come together is usually about where you want to be, you know, on the left side, like right where I'm looking right down there. Just kind of see where the tips of the oats are going right into like the window post and the header. That's usually a pretty good kind of point that you want to pick. That way you can see what you're doing and know that you're, you know, a good distance away from the edge. There's a little bit of gap there, you know, but as long as you kind of keep the edge of the field right there, what you're looking at, you know. It's just a good way to do it if you're driving in cab and you're harvesting with a 45-foot Draper header. If you let it go hang over a little bit, it's fine because, you know, I have a few extra feet sticking out over there, extra meters sticking out. But when I play by myself, when I'm not like streaming or whatever, I do a lot more in-cab stuff. But it's cool, like looking out and seeing outside, seeing the equipment, seeing this view here. Some people prefer in-cab, some people prefer out-of-cab, and some people like both. So I like both, so I try to do both. And some people that have like the steering wheel setups and all that, they can't just jump out and do all this extra crazy stuff. Everything's all, set up just to be kind of driving with the wheel and doing all that. Which is cool. If I had a decent wheel setup, I would definitely do a lot of in-cab stuff. It says this field's yielding pretty good, but the oats aren't adding up as fast in the hopper as like the barley did. But our oats are a lot more expensive, or a lot more valuable, I should say. So usually the more valuable the crop is because, well, it's usually like the yield's lower or higher depending on the value of the crop, I should say it like that. Like sugar beets out so fast because they're dirt cheap. Soybeans are the most valuable. They take a lot to have them. So same with like sunflowers, takes a lot, or canola even too. But sunflowers and stuff like that take a lot. We're still pushing 6 miles an hour. I bet we need repairs soon. I think it's weird too if you look, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but on my little map down there, it's showing that we're going over the dark green area that we already did, and now it's like coming up lighter green, even though it's like we're overlapping what it says we already harvested. I don't think that was designed for a 45-foot header, the way that's shown like that. Who knows? It's a new thing, and throwing something out like precision farming and having all the kind of the kinks worked out, and us being able to, run a new thing within the game and stuff like that. I think it's awesome. Kind of like a stepping stone to new stuff, She has 19 hours on her, guys. I think it's almost time for an upgrade. We're not going to get a lot of money back for her. That's why I keep running it. I was almost just going to get another one of these just like it, so we don't have to have the slot count go all wackadoo on us. On this map it's pretty high already as it is. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff we're doing that might require even a different harvester, like harvesting sugar beets and stuff like that, which also is pretty high on the slot count side of things. So we'll just have to kind of take it a little bit at a time. We do still have the Fent tractor, which has like over 100 hours on it. We do still have that, the whole setup. That right there's a lot of slots alone, so I'll probably just end up getting rid of that and using that slot count there to kind of take the brunt of getting like a sugar beet harvester going. Because I'm sure I want like a full sugar beet harvester up there. I think it would be absolutely insane trying to harvest all that with a smaller harvester. Getting almost full again. This field, though, is not going to yield out as high as I thought it was going to. But it's all good. It's not like we're not hurting for money. We're not even taking this to sell. So it'll just be in our silos, getting all dried down all nice, and Getting ready for sell when the market's right. Turn this off. Go get the truck. Just out here by myself. It's nice and quiet though, relaxing. Yeah. Don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff going on. We got a bunch of straw. It's actually really good. The straw yield's pretty good. Truck's loud. It's not too bad. So we'll leave this right here for now, it's fine. And off we go again. I bet I'll be pretty close to that truck on the next load around there. It's just so crazy after so many hours that, you know, back on the field again. I feel like we haven't harvested these fields that much, but like looking back at it, we've had so many different crops over here. I've done corn on all these fields before, and I've done, I think we did like almost 1 million liters of corn all together on all this stuff, and we did cotton on all these fields before. So much. Like I said, the first time we harvested this field, it was canola, I believe, and we used the bison harvester. It was one of those little tail streams of the straw I don't like to do. So I usually stop and reverse, kind of spread out the swath. Oh, I missed one little patch too. I'm gonna see if we can repair yet, because we are like right there. It feels like it needs it. Oh, let's check the header. Repair. Yep, 335, and we can repair that too now. So we're tip top, fully fueled up and fully repaired. It was feeling a little bit sluggish there. Drop some money into it a little bit. Right now it's 3:20 in the afternoon. We still have quite a bit of daylight left for today. We should be able, within today, we should be able to like get all these lower fields all buttoned up, and then be able to start getting into either the corn or the sunflowers. Ooh, excuse me. But they both take the same header, so right now we're trying to get all the stuff done with this header that we can, because this header is a little bit trickier to get into some of the fields than others. But like some of those, like these fields actually down here, I'll probably keep running crops like this because this header can get into these fields pretty well. Some of those fields up on top, there's a couple of them that's a little bit trickier getting this longer header in and out of. It really all depends. I know I like those couple big ones like field 8 up there. I was thinking about running that. I think it's field 8 and field 6. Whoa, what was that? I just heard it again. I don't know what that beep, beep, beep is. Is that saying half full? Is that what the beeping is? I don't remember doing that before. That's gotta be what it is. Next time when it's almost half full, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna watch it and wait to hear it, I guess, or something. Just plugging along. I feel like it's way, like we're still just going 6 miles an hour, but I felt like it was sluggish. Everything's running smooth right now. Looking real good. Our yield over here has been really good too. 100%, you know, a little extra. A couple spots. Finish up this end right here. Flip this bad boy around. Yeah, harvesting this field with this thing came a long way from that bison. I tell you what, that bison has a nice view though, because it's like no cab. You're like sitting in the front of it. It's like the view you have when you're sitting in the front is awesome. And this one just has a bunch of, oh, excuse me, yawning. Yeah, you're tired. This one has like a bunch, like, you know, instruments up here, different screens and different posts and stuff, you know. That bison, you're like sitting like outside, so your view is like out here, you know. We should be pretty close to the truck when we get full. Yeah, we're getting some yellows up here. This is probably closer to the, I'd say maybe 80%, 75, 80% range in the color, but still it's better than like a 50% that we were getting on like a single fertilization in regular mode. So, you know, I feel pretty happy about results here. At first I wasn't sure, because it's like the first fields we harvested up the hill, I already had those planted before we even jumped into precision farming, so I wasn't sure the yield on all of that. And then my first soybean field that I planted with precision farming on, like a dummy, I fertilized it before I planted. The soybeans don't even need extra nitrogen. They already leave some, and they don't need to be fertilized. So I kind of screwed up the yield on that whole field. So we still haven't had like the best results for soybeans yet. So I'm hoping on this next round, hopefully we can get some soybeans figured out. Like, we got some, you know, we harvested some off that field, but it wasn't what I wanted. But that's totally my fault, my mistake. Some good looking oats. Unload pretty quick. So I like the viewing window here. You can look right in there and see how everything's looking. Heck yeah. Just finish off this little tip, and then we'll keep on going around here. Yeah, this stuff, we have a lot going on this map, a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said, I'm still going to finish replacing those bales. 100 bales got removed off this map, so that I worked pretty hard on getting all those wrapped and transported and ready to go to make TMR, and they disappeared. I'm sure that had nothing to do with the map. I'm sure it was because, just like the same thing happened to me when I was playing Welker Farms a long time ago. I was using the John Deere cotton harvester. I had 100 round bales of cotton out in the big field one that I also expanded. And the simple fact that I had removed that mod, that DLC off of that map so a friend could play on multiplayer because he didn't have the DLC. I removed the DLC off of that map, and then I jumped on, I got everything ready to go for him or whatever, saved it. Didn't realize that it removed all of the John Deere cotton bales as well. So I'm sure with that DLC, with that Alpine expansion pack baler, the simple fact that I didn't have that on there, or the expansion pack, the Alpine expansion pack on this map, I believe those bales got removed because the bales were part of that. It's the only thing I can think of. Everything else is just how it is. This map doesn't really cause me that much problems at all. I know other people like Silly P have problems with this map, but I believe that's just some of his mods clashing together and different little stuff that he's kind of has going on his. I'm not sure why his is doing that. He's also on the PS5 as well on there. I feel like a lot of his problems started after he switched to PS5. But this map has caused me very, very little problems. I'm not sure what's going on with other people on Six Ashes, but I've always liked this map. There's a few little issues on it that I would definitely fix if it was me, but all in all, this map has been really good. That's why we're still on here, for another episode. We put over 200 hours of working on this map. Can't just let this one go so easily. I think our long-term goal on this one will probably be owning like CJ Farms and having a little setup going down there and having everything just kind of dialed in and having all the fields growing and doing all that. Once everything's all dialed in and our capacities are outrageous and stuff like that for a Six Ashes map, I think that will probably be coming to the end of this one, but it's not for a while. We'll at least get I bet this map will end up having like over 50 episodes or more probably. We still have a ways to go on here. I did start Ravensburg, so I'll probably be back on there. That one's just a little bit slower going. I'll probably have to do some of the in-between stuff. I did start a little bit of logging on there to make a little extra money on the side while we're waiting for time to pass. So I was doing some trees on there, cutting some logs down, getting a little forestry money going. So I have that going on there. And yeah, like once the Pemberton Farms map comes out, I'll probably be jumping on there, old Tom Pemberton style with a little telehandler and little tractors doing baling and cutting forage and stuff on there. Taking care of all the cows. Speaking of cows, too, I've been thinking about upping the herd up there at the Udder Dairy Farm because it has been very, very simple to take care of them. I don't even have to give them that much feed, I feel like. So we just gotta get a bunch more cows up there, get them all fully stocked up with their TMR and stuff like that. That way we can start producing a lot more milk because that will up the production there. Get all the wool taken in, get all that going. A bunch of that stuff that I'll probably be doing off the screen. Be finishing this up, we'll be collecting hay, we'll be collecting all the straw, and hopefully get all my silage back, that's 400,000 liters of silage that just went boop and off my map. Because I think it was 98 bales. So I'm just calling it 100, round up to 100. Um, 98 bales at 4,000 liters per bale. So yeah, almost 400,000 liters just gone. So I'll throw a government subsidy or so on. Probably just one, speed the time up a little bit, collect enough to, to kind of pay myself back for that loss. But you guys know I don't use that stuff on here at all. Other maps I'll throw extra money on or whatever, not a big deal. But this one was start from scratch, and every little dollar I've had to earn. And there's been a few mistakes that I've done, like placing stuff and like, oh, that wasn't right, and having like sell it for half the amount of money and like losing a couple $100,000 just off a mistake, Um, that when I bit the bullet, didn't replace that. That was my mistake. But when the game totally takes away a bunch of stuff that I worked my butt off to get, then I'm gonna throw a government subsidy on there and have them give me my $200,000 worth back. And it wouldn't be that much. They're just charging that much. They're charging $2,200 per bale in the store for silage bales. Which, with that and with the same amount of with hay and then all the straw and stuff too, it's easily enough to make over 1,000,000 liters of TMR. Yep, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff going on this map, so stay tuned. This will be the end of this episode here. I really appreciate everybody that came out tonight. I know I've been away for a while, but I will be coming through with a bunch of good content coming up very soon. I could also be on tomorrow too, so keep an eye out tomorrow for me jumping on as well. Yeah, I can't say enough for everybody who's been hanging in there with me. We're almost up to 1,100 subscribers. So help out, join the team, subscribe, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Check out all my other videos on there. There's a bunch of fun stuff, so check it out. Stay tuned. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.